What's going on, YouTube? How the hell are you? Monster40 here, and I know it's been a long time since I've made a video. I'm not even sure how long it's been since I've been off Suboxone. I know it's been at least 14 months, at least. Well, a couple months over a year. Well, I'm just jumping on here to kind of give you guys an update as to what's going on with my life. For the most part, things have been going good. As far as not being on Suboxone, I haven't even thought about trying any type of opiate. To kind of just go over a few things. I did actually, for a while I was getting off subs, I fooled around with kratom for a while, probably up to the, God knows, like 6-month mark, but it didn't help me at all. It just prolonged the suffering and the pain, and finally one day I just completely gave that up too. What is life like being off of Suboxone? I mean, it's different, I guess. I mean, you will realize that you're a different person when you're not on subs. I mean, I don't know. I felt like a softer. I just felt like a different person. I don't know. I don't know how to really explain it. Now I'm more reserved and just kind of more tapped into reality, I guess. At the same time, I'm a unique individual, just like we all are. I mean, people want to compare themselves to me, and that's not going to work because I am a unique individual. I mean, I'm my own person. I'm kind of a weirdo. And I have other issues besides just Suboxone. I mean, I just do. I'm an ex-Jehovah's Witness. I broke away from that. That causes issues. I'm a carpenter. That, is just, I have a different, life path than other people. So because of that, I'm going to have different experiences than other people. So you can compare yourself to me a little bit, but just realize that if it took me longer to get off subs, or if it took longer for me to feel better, that's because of my own personality traits, probably. Overall, it took me about 15 days to get over the acute withdrawals of Suboxone. I came off 4 milligrams, and I wouldn't recommend coming off that high of a dose. I wouldn't recommend coming off of Suboxone the way that I came off. But nevertheless, we all come off of things the way that we decide to at that given moment, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's no right or wrong way to do these types of things. I definitely think that you need to talk to your doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not anyone that you should listen to. I'm just a guy out here that has some heart, and when I want to do something, I build up the determination to do that, and I did it. Now here I am at 14 or 15 months off subs, and I feel pretty good. But along with that comes other problems. Once you knock down one bowling pin and you solve one problem, another problem, it will resurface, or just surface because it was always there. You just didn't realize it, possibly. That has been my experience with life. And so once I got off subs, there was all kinds of other issues to deal with, and I'm still dealing with some of them. The way that I got off Suboxone was I heavily used marijuana edibles. They help to calm my nerves. They help to calm the crazy night sweats and the fact that you're going to not be able to sleep for a long time. They help to curb the depression that comes along with coming off an opiate like that. And so that took me a long time to also get, once marijuana isn't really addictive, but when you take it at that high of doses, sure, it's gonna your body becomes used to that, and then to completely come off of it, you're gonna feel a little different. And so I've been working on that. I'm not taking edibles at quite as much as I was before, but I still do use them. I'm trying to think. I should be chewing gum. trying to think what else, guys. Like, I'm just trying to give you some information. One thing that really helped me to get off subs was my girlfriend. You know, she kept me very busy. She does keep me very busy and occupied, and that's a good thing. I've been so consumed with her and her 3 kids and doing all kinds of fun things and dealing with all the, you know, all that encompasses, is really like, I didn't have time to think about the Suboxone withdrawals. I mean, she was there for me, and she remembers, you know, me just at night going back and forth, taking like 4 or 5 showers a night and just feeling terrible. But we fought through it together. I got right into playing softball last summer, and that, you know, in the summer and fall, that really helped to build my strength back and to build my confidence back. And I pretty much just kind of forgot about it. That's why I kind of stopped making the videos, is I just sort of forgot about. You need to just forget about it. You need to just get off the stuff and try to forget it and get back to your normal life, because our minds can become so fixated on things, and that's not really a good thing. You need to just move on and get involved with other things. Replace the addiction or the feeling with something else. And for me, softball makes me very happy. You know, it makes me happy to play sports. It makes me happy to be very active at 42 years old. I love to be active. I love to play sports. I love to just be out there with people, like living life, and it's great. I love my fiance, and I love her 3 kids. They make me happy. You know, when I get upset and things get tough, I so often will just, you know, go and kind of peek in their rooms and maybe hang out with them, and, you know, their innocence and their smiles, you know, they really touch my heart. And so, not to get all emotional, but it's just true. I was really lonely when I was alone and on Suboxone and single for those years. And some guys like to be alone and like to live the single life, and that's totally awesome, but it just wasn't for me. Coming off subs, it's not easy. You know, you're probably gonna gain some weight, like me. Okay, I'm a big fatty now. It's gonna happen for some of you, you know, because I see a lot of people get on Suboxone and they lose a lot of weight. That was me. And I stopped working out during those times because I just wasn't motivated to do that, you know, on subs. I just didn't care. But now I'm getting back into working out. Still having a hard time with water retention, and that's because of other reasons, which I don't want to get into. I've just started hormone therapy at 42 years old, and I could get into that, but, you know, I have a little bit of water retention right now, and it's not super fun. You know, I don't know. So that's why I have a big, fat, round face. But I am working out consistently, and I'm trying to get myself back in condition for softball season. So that's pretty cool. I'm moving up in the softball world too, because this is only my 3rd year playing. And my 1st year I did all right. 2nd year did really good. And now I actually qualified to be on this tournament team called the Bullies. I'm a rated E tournament player in One Nation softball. And I'm super excited about this. It's going to be great. I'm going to take it as far as I can. I know it's just a game, but it's like a tournament style thing where, like, we'll be traveling around and our team will, like, compile the funds, you know, to put money up to get in these tournaments. And if you win that money and take the money and put it towards the next tournament, and so on and so on. And I just think it'll be great. So, anyways, I'm just kind of like jumping back on here, guys, and giving you some information about me and how I'm doing, letting you know that I'm still totally okay. I've been okay. You know, I struggle with little bouts of circumstantial depression and things like that. I want to be the best I can be, and it's not always easy to do that in this world. There's a lot of issues that we all deal with, and that's what I'm really here, and I've always been here to talk about, is the realities of life, my life, what my perspective, and that's all I can really give, is my perspective. That's what my channel is about. I also realized that I have a bunch of videos from my first time coming off subs. What you guys are seeing is my second time coming off, and thank God it's lasted this long. But my first time coming off Suboxone was pretty interesting as well, and I found out that I can go back and email Google, or somehow I can, get these videos put back on my channel, which would be interesting for all you guys to watch. At this point, this channel is just becoming like my little personal journal. I'll tell you that I made a huge mistake, and this is why I haven't been on, is because I made a huge mistake of I love my family and friends, but I made a big mistake in telling them about my channel. And in doing that, now I feel kind of embarrassed and like less apt to speak my truth. But I'm not going to care. I'm going to just speak my truth and deal with the consequences. My family and friends are going to hit me up on these things. But the reality is I'm 42 years old. I'm a grown man, although I may not act like it sometimes. And I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I appreciate all the advice and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I see is best and feels right for me. And I think that is what everyone should do. I will take your advice, and I will consider it, but at the end of the day, I will make my own decisions, and that's just the way that it is, with all due respect. So there's a lot of things that I could talk about, and I will start talking about. Like, there's some things changing in the Jehovah's Witness world. All of a sudden, in the witness world, they are just suddenly allowed to have beards, whereas before they never could have beards. All of my uncles who are in that religion, boom, have beards, where it used to be a horrible thing and you were shunned for having that, but now it's totally fine. So it just shows the hypocrisy and what a joke that religion really is. But on a nicer, happier level, they may be coming up with some BS for this Jubilee year or something. The witnesses may be allowing their people to talk to people like me. They may be open it up to talk to family members who are disfellowshipped or marked, like I'm marked, and that would be great. And I'll just go with the flow on that. I totally know for a fact that the witnesses they were created by evil people that had sinister reasons for creating that religion, and you could never convince me otherwise. It was not a mistake. It was not an accident. This religion was made by Freemasonic individuals like Charles Taze Russell and Mr. Rutherford. These were all Freemasons who made this religion. And it is an Illuminati front. There's a book by Fritz Springmeier called Watchtower and the Masons or something like that. I forgot exactly what it is, but maybe I will eventually link some of these books, because Fritz Springmeier is my favorite author on these topics. I think he is like the end-all be-all when it comes to looking into what's going on in depth with the Watchtower and Awake Society and these Illuminati bloodlines that rule the world. Okay? So anyways, outside of that, guys, I'm back. I'm trying to keep you all entertained, and I hope that you guys are encouraged to know that I am still all right off Suboxone for at least 14 months, and I'm not taking things too seriously. I don't think anybody should. This life is somewhat of a joke. Have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Please post your comments, like, share, post your comments, and let me know what you guys want to hear me talk about. I did just start hormone therapy. That's something I could talk about that will surely scare the hell out of my parents. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm going to do and say what I need to say. I think that if I can help anyone then that'd be great. So you guys have a great day, and I can't wait to see all your comments. I hope you're doing great. I miss all of you, and I'm back. So I'm gonna start making some random videos, and that's it. Have a great day.